Howdy y'all, this is Gray Ghost 55. I hope you're all doing well and your days are blessed. There's something I want to address, and I promise I'll be very brief. But I'm sure at the time this video drops, you have heard and know all the latest details concerning the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I just want to say, if out of the 1 in a million chances that you, Miss Kirk, happen to see this video, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I will pray my hardest that God provides some kind of comfort for you during this horrible time. Charlie Kirk was a good man from what I've known. I never personally knew Charlie Kirk. I'd watched some of his stuff before, and I can't help but explain, though, that because when God lays something on your heart, you gotta say it, right? I tend to keep my channel with little to no politics. It is just something that I never did get a lot of requests for. And to believe it or not, I am very heavily politically opinionated. But I try not to put it on here as much, though, because I think the people that like to watch my channel kind of get a break. You know, they kind of get unwind from all the latest up-to-date news, and it just kind of gives them a few minutes to decouple, even though my channel is so boring, to decouple and just escape for a moment, and then they move on. But I want to say this, is that people, I beg you to seek God out. If you do not have a relationship with God, I beg you to seek Him out and pray, because this is just my own intuition, but when we have reached a level that you must assassinate someone because you don't agree with them, there's something wrong, people. You didn't have to like Charlie Kirk. You didn't have to agree with Charlie Kirk. It's simple. Turn the TV off. YouTube, whatever it is, turn it off. I'm pretty sure what a lot of people do with my channel. They see me reading out of the Bible and like, nope, don't like it. Next channel. And that's fine. If this don't float your boat, you don't have to watch it. But that's also the thing with Mr. Kirk. You didn't have to be there. Or if circumstances presented such a way that you had to be there while Mr. Kirk was there, don't go. Don't attend the event. I'm not monetized, so I feel like I can say this and not worry over, is that a man was assassinated. How many more times have we got to put loved ones, whether, again, if we agree or not, we got to bury them. We can't keep doing this, people. But Miss Kirk, I am so sorry for your loss. And I pray that we as grown adults can find our way through all this madness to hang this stuff up. If it gets that level, we got to learn to put it away. That That's why we have voting boxes. That's why we have all this other thing. That's why soldiers go to war, is so that we can be free to say, hey, I don't agree with you. There's my vote to say so, to back it up. There are tons of philosophical things that fulfill the point of saying that a man, um, if they believe in something, if they don't believe in something, they'll fall for anything. That's very much true. But this is supposedly America, where we can get together, we all live somewhat decent lives, to where we can say, yep, don't agree with you. And there's my ballot to say so. And at the end of the day, we all go home and go to bed and get up, go to something else, do something else, move on. I know this is an incredibly deep subject for everybody, but people, it shouldn't come to this. It just shouldn't. A man here in America should be able to sit down at a table, speak his views, and leave it at that. For those who like them, they'll listen. For those who don't, they leave. And even Kirk offered the opportunity to rebuttal his views. If you did not like them, explain it to me. And that's all it should be. We shouldn't have to have this level of ignorance and have a man lose his life over views, over political views. I just don't know how else to explain it. A man, I believe, just wants to protect his home, his family, and follow his God. But if we can't come together and express and keep civil, then we're doomed to failure. When political assassinations happen, that is only a symptom of a very, very unsettling larger problem. And that's why I'm going to say this one time, to just, if you don't like politics, trust me, I don't like politics. I'm politically opinionated, but I don't like politics. But pay attention to them, because they do decide our futures. And we, as just regular Joes, are in I personally believe, a larger chess match of good and evil. And evil just took a knight on the board. We need to keep aware, be on your toes, pray to God, to tell Him, let's be better. But thank you. I'm sorry that took so long. But Miss Kirk, again, I am terribly sorry for the loss of your husband and the father of your children.